RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Macias Insurance, professional independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
Roxana Shell's starting lineup being announced right now as they wear their blue uniforms trimmed in the red and gold tonight. They start with Donahue, Whitaker, Stacey, Shereka, and right striker will start too. So that's the starting five for Coach Mike Arbuthnot tonight. Again, a record of 8-5, beating the Oilers in Wood River on Monday night, and an uphill battle tonight as they try to do something here in Bethalto tonight.
Well, and it's going to be an adjustment for them because I know they've been without her now for 4 games, but losing Mallory Liley is going to be quite an adjustment for them. That's 11 points per game, second leading scorer on this team. We were there when she suffered that shoulder injury against Carlinville a couple of weeks ago. Hasn't played since, and who knows when or if she's going to play again this year. So you're going to have some young players that are going to have to step in and fill that void, possibly for the rest of the year.
She tried to play a couple of games after that, and it didn't work out, and so now she may be done for the rest of the season. She's still on the bench each and every game for the Roxana Shells in her red warm-up suit, and the purple warm-up suits being announced right now. Niemeyer, Knight, Satterfield, Ballard, and Trost, the starting five for CM. 2 seniors on the roster, and they both start. McKenzie, Satterfield, and Tori Knight. And we're about ready to go with the tip here. The Eagles in their white uniforms trimmed in the purple. A little bit of gold in there too. And Roxana again with their blue road uniforms here tonight.
And Satterfield hit 2 big free throws on Monday night. It was a 35-34 game with 8 seconds left. She stepped to the line, hit 2 free throws. They were the only 2 points that she scored on the night, and they wound up being big. It wound up being a 3-point victory for CM, looking to continue, try to build a winning streak here. They lost 2 in a row, and that snapped that losing streak.
Underway, the tip won by the Shells. Roxana ball. Paige Stacey gets the shot deflected there. Block for Trost, and back the other way comes Hannah Niemeyer, number 4. Niemeyer at the top, guarded by Shereka of Roxana. First possession for the Eagles now in a scoreless game.
8 steals for Niemeyer in that game the other night and was a real big catalyst defensively.
Underneath, wide open, easy layup for Ballard as she puts it up and in.
Just a good little entry pass there, and surprised that Ballard was that open, but she was able to just lay it in without, uncontested really, and gets the first 2 points of the game.
And tip out, there is some pressure put in the backcourt on Taylor Donahue and Maddie Shereka, also Anna Whitaker. 3 guards out there for Coach Mike Arbuthnot. They'll get it into Paige Stacey, though, in the front court now. Stacey will look for a guard and find Donahue. Donahue rolling on the right wing, tipped out there by Hannah Niemeyer, and 2-0 the Eagles, 55 seconds into the game.
Well, this is how they were able to build. They built the 14-2 lead against Marquette on Monday night. They harassed the ball handler and were able to get turnovers and got off to a good start.
Turnover for Roxana as they throw it in, and out of bounds. It's going to go to the Civic Memorial Eagles now with their record of 6-5 on the year. And Niemeyer brings it up. Junior guard will dribble to the left side. Roxana trying to guard the ball and guard away from the ball, but inside, shot missed. The follow-up is no good. Couple of inside layups there missed, and now Roxana grabs it. Jump ball called, and the arrow going to go to Roxana.
Well, you would think that the CM post players should have some success here tonight. Unlike Monday where Marquette was able to match up with them down low, maybe a size advantage for the Eagles. Look for them to get second and third opportunities to try to get some points on the board if they come off of misses.
Whitaker has it, center circle, throws it right side to Paige Stacey. Stacey on the right wing, hands the ball off to Whitaker for Roxana. She will drive the baseline on Satterfield, hand it off to Kreitstryker, missed a short jumper too underneath.
A good little look there by Whitaker. It's a shot that Kreitstryker's got to make.
Baseline, Satterfield, she gets a step inside, tried to get it to Megan Trost, but it's stolen away. And now a steal the other way as it goes to Addie Ballard. Now Niemeyer driving up the floor. Back to Ballard, up and rolls off the rim. She got her own rebound, missed it again underneath there, and now Trost with a long rebound.
Some easy misses here by both teams, and still 2-0 game, and
traveling called on Civic Memorial. It'll go back to the Roxana Shells again.
And each team with 2 turnovers now. And again, look for CM to go full court here defensively. They'll try to double team the ball handler, try to get some turnovers, and get some quick transition baskets if they're there.
5:40 to go. First quarter, just 2-0 so far. Donahue for Roxana. Pounded by Niemeyer, now a foul called as Hannah Niemeyer a little too close for comfort there, and that's a foul.
Well, that's what she's going to do. She's going to be on top of the ball handler all night long, no matter who it is.
Inside, Kreitstryker has it, lost it in the middle of the lane there, and it's going to go back the other way. CM ball, Satterfield up the floor. Hands it inside to Trost, knocked away by the Shells defense. CM will throw it in, 5:21 to go. And under the basket, CM will have it, throwing it in. 5:21 remaining, first quarter. Eagles throw it in to Satterfield. Handoff goes to Niemeyer. A reach in there by Whitaker, no steal though. Back to Tori Knight. Missed it, top of the key on the front iron there, and Donahue the other way. Taylor Donahue down to Anna Whitaker. Back outside to Paige Stacey for Roxana. They'll reset it to Maddie Shereka now. Under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter, and it's still just 2-0. CM with the lead. Stacey driving, free throw line. Now gives to Whitaker, who traveled on the wing. Back to the Eagles again.
We'll see him going at it man-to-man here, and Roxana really having difficulty getting the ball anywhere near the paint right now.
Back comes Niemeyer the other way. Guarded by Shereka. And a bounce down to Tori Knight. Quickly underneath, Trost partially blocked there by Shereka, and back the other way. Other side of the basket, Addie Ballard will clear it out to Niemeyer, and Satterfield gets it to Trost, out to Tori Knight. Free throw line jumper, in and out, no good. Ballard there, fighting for the rebound, saves it to Satterfield, who lost it as Donahue knocked it out of bounds. It's still CM ball.
1 for 8 now are the Eagles from the floor, and they've missed some pretty easy shots so far, and it's easy to wonder why it's only 2-0 and we're almost halfway through this first quarter. Roxana's only taken 2 shots. They've turned it over 4 times.
Tori Knight comes out of the game for the Eagles. Brittany Ziprich Jr. into the game. And Ziprich into Trost, now to Ballard. High-low, and Ballard will lay it in.
Well, that's a good look there, and Mike Arbuthnot's going to take a timeout here.
4-0 as the Eagles score another bucket. Both buckets by Ballard here, and we are halfway through this first quarter. 4:04 to go in the opening period here, and it's just 4-0 in 4 minutes.
Well, CM's had the better of the play, obviously, and they've gotten a number of offensive rebounds so far, and that's given them more shot attempts, but just not shooting the basketball very good. Ballard with all 4 points right now, and she's taken 5 of the 9 shots so far that CM's taken. They're 2 of 9 as a team. And a lot of these opportunities are pretty easy looks. It could be a bigger lead than what it is. Roxana fortunate right now, but they need to find some cohesiveness, some consistency here offensively. Just can't get any rhythm so far. Obviously, we're early in the game, though.
Roxana will throw it in. Shereka into Whitaker, and they break the press into the front court. Whitaker has it down to Paige Stacey. Baseline, Stacey gets a step, rolls it off the rim from the right block. No good. Satterfield the other way. Gives to Trost. Now to Niemeyer for Civic Memorial. CM boys playing tonight. They're on the road in Marissa, Illinois. The CM girls tonight home against Roxana. And Zipprich will try a three off the bench. No good, and tipped out by the Shells. Eagles ball again. Now we're at 3:31 to go, first quarter, and still 4-0. Inside it goes, quickly, up and in it goes. Megan Trost for two.
Well, it's all 6 points by the post players right now, and making a concerted effort to get Ballard and Trost involved here early, and so far they've been able to cash in with all the points.
Nobody averaging 10 points for CM. Balanced scoring as Donahue misses his shot. Ballard at 9.8 per game. Trost at 9.5 per game. The leaders on the team. Ball tipped out of bounds there as CM took the shot. And now coming into the game, Roxana with their first sub, and it'll be senior 6-footer Katie Swearingen. She checks in for Kreitstryker, who checks out. 1 6-footer for another. Now Satterfield gives it up. And Ballard hands to Niemeyer. Free throw line, down to Trost on the baseline. 2:50 to go, first quarter. Free throw line, Trost. Now to the baseline, Satterfield up and in from the right side. It's Satterfield.
It's an uncontested shot from the baseline, about a 8 or 9 footer or so, and goes down. Satterfield without a field goal Monday night. First 2 points on the board here in the first quarter.
8-0 and a timeout for Roxana as they couldn't get the ball out of the backcourt, and another 30-second timeout burned by the Roxana bench.
Well, again, it's just trying to get involved here offensively just to get into any kind of a set. 4 field goal attempts, and none of them have gone down so far. They've had a couple of decent looks, but for the most part, it's been a lot of pressure in the high court by this CM defense, and putting up a 0 so far against the Shells. 8-0 late in the first.
JV game was a blowout. CM 54-13 over Roxana. And now the varsity game, and already an 8-0 start for the Eagles here in the first quarter. 2:27 to go as Whitaker throws it in to Stacey for the Shells. Back to Whitaker. Whitaker driving in and fouled on the floor by Addie Ballard, who let her slide around quickly there, and that's a foul. 2:22 to go here in the opening quarter. Taylor Weineke checks into the game, wearing number 15 for CM. And Roxana throws it in. Paige Stacey on the inbounds. Good, right at the front of the rim, up and in.
Well, finally they get on the board, and Stacey, the leading scorer of this team, she's going to have to carry the bulk of the scoring now with Wiley out of the lineup, no doubt about it, and they're going to rely on her heavily.
2 minutes to go, first quarter. It's now 8-2, CM lead. Stacey going for the steal, but she'll pick up the foul. Niemeyer grabbed the ball and got bumped by Stacey. First foul for Roxana. 2 minutes exactly on that first quarter clock here in Bethalto. Civic Memorial High School, and Niemeyer throws it out to Zipprich. Now to Ballard, long 2, missed it off the back iron. Long rebound, Donahue, 1-on-3, and it's stolen away. CM ball, Niemeyer quickly up the floor. Donahue tried to steal it back. Tori Knight has it, Donahue has it, and jump ball, it appears. The arrow going to stay with CM.
Well, no matter what the situation in the court, Donahue's just that kind of a player that'll stay after the ball. And that time she creates a jump ball opportunity.
Into Tori Knight, and into the lane it goes. Bounce pass to the baseline, but out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Roxana Shells now. Well, you look at Donahue and Niemeyer. They play a lot alike, so it'll be a good battle at the top of the key there. Offense, defense. There's a long pass to Shereka over the top of the defense, and Shereka will lay it in.
Boy, they worked that very well there. They saw something there where they can get the home run ball. Shereka with an uncontested layup. Roxana with 4 unanswered now to cut the lead in half.
And Megan Trost checks back in quickly here for Addie Ballard, who gets a break. So Ballard out, Trost in. CM ball with 1:24 to go. First quarter. 8-4, Eagles over the Shells, and Donahue tips a pass out of bounds to the bleachers. On the far side, and Weinecke will throw it back in, and Niemeyer. Coach Jonathan Denny calling out the play for the Eagles. Niemeyer to Ziprich, open three, left side, nope. Long rebound though, Trost has it. She will drive in, layup good, Trost up and in.
Well, there's that second chance opportunity once again where CM's able to capitalize, get an offensive rebound off the miss of the three-point play. Trost and Ballard have combined for 8 of the 10 points now.
10-4 CM. Shereka baseline, short jumper, no. Swearingen with a nice rebound, foul, and one. And Swearingen with good hard work under the rim.
Well, if anybody's going to be able to get second chance points on this end, she's the one because she's got the body to do it. Obviously gets herself positioned in there to make a play, and that time she was able to do it. Got the basket to go down and a chance for a three-point play here.
41 seconds to go, first quarter. Swearingen goes for three. She's at the line, and good. 10-7 score now.
And it looks like Niemeyer has 2 fouls now, so something for Jonathan Denny to keep an eye on.
35 seconds left as Niemeyer drives in. She's still in the game with 2 fouls. Back to Ziprich. Now over to the right side. Satterfield's back in the game. Satterfield on the baseline, lost it. Double team there, and the defense works for the Shells. Roxana ball down to the corner, give and go. Paige Stacey blocked away by Trost, back the other way. Quickly to Ziprich, layup, no good. On the break, Ziprich with a miss.
Boy, both teams with good opportunities there.
Stacy down to the block, kicks it out to Shereka for three. Nope, off the rim, rebound at the buzzer, Donahue, and that's the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7. The Shells try to stay around here as CM opened with an 8-0 lead, but it's 10-7 now after one. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
With Louis Korak, Brent Birkland back here on the Big Z and at AltonDailyNews.com. Friday night girls basketball after one quarter here in Bethalto. CM holding a 10-7 lead. Here's Whitaker for Roxana starting the second quarter. Swearingen gives to Paige Stacey. Fadeaway, good, over Ballard, up and in.
Nice looking dribble drive there, and Roxana now coming back here, 7 out of the last 11 points in this game, and they've cut it to 1.
Here's a steal, and Paige Stacey on the move again. Stacey into the lane, lost the ball, and got it out to Whitaker, though, and they keep possession.
She had a look at a 3.
Inside, Stacey rolls it off the rim, no good, and now we have a foul on the rebound. Swearingen was there, and that's where the foul will come, it looks like. The senior, number 21, will pick up her first and the team's second foul.
Well, you can see that Roxana getting into a little more rhythm here now offensively, getting more comfortable here, and Stacey with 4 points, Swearingen 3. They've been able to mix it up a little bit here, but everybody getting involved.
Into the front court, CM ball. Siprich down to Trost. Trost looking for help, instead drives the baseline, then knocked away, and a foul is called. Roxana with Shereka sliding over to help, and Maddie will pick up the foul. Her first and the team's third foul now. 3 team fouls each way. At the free throw line, it is number 34, the lefty, Megan Trost. Wide left, missed the first one.
She had a few free throws Monday night as well and was off the mark. Really, you can just see, I don't know if it's a confidence issue or not, but a couple of bad misses in that game as well.
This one's up and in, and it's 11-9. CM with a 2-point lead now. Trost has 5 points in the game. Ballard with 4. Here's a steal by Tori Knight, and then a foul by Donahue after Knight got the steal in the backcourt.
Well, there's where they're going to be able to create their turnovers. That's what they want. They want that weak side help coming over to provide a double team there, and they were able to double up Donahue and force the turnover.
6:50 to go, first half, as Roxana will pick up a steal as they try to dump it inside. Paige Stacey to Whitaker now in the front court. Roxana ball. Stacey kicks it out to Donahue. Driving in. Foul there on the drive into the lane. Tori Knight with a foul. Donahue to the free throw line. She hasn't scored yet.
Be Roxana's first free throws. I take that back. Swearingen had 1 in the first quarter.
Donahue misses the first one. Another one coming. As Niemeyer checks in for Siprich here for CM. .634 remaining, second period. Donahue up and in. That free throw makes it 11-10 now. 1-point lead for the Eagles. Right side, Tori Knight, guarded by Shereka. Back to the top, Satterfield. Free throw line, Ballard. Now over to Niemeyer on the left. Back to the right, Tori Knight. Missed a long shot. Rebound.